Hello and welcome back to EDF3. Last time we left off, we had to save the last of the EDF. If we lose now, that's it, the planet is lost. Or something. You can see that portrayed by the completely destroyed level.
We think they are planning an all-out attack, but we aren't going to sit around and just let them have their way. We're going to hit them with all the firepower we have left first. Troops, get ready for battle.
What's pooping those out? What position? Whatever, okay. So I'm not actually gonna be bringing this in too close, and I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, I see.
The EDF3 consists of only us now. But that doesn't mean we're
going
to give up. We will destroy the enemy army and save Earth.
Think so. Maybe. Kinda hard to tell, honestly. I need to be careful. Specifically, I don't want too many enemies to spot me too early. Shit. Well. Hold on. That guy is active. Should be relatively close to death. I've hit it with quite a few rockets. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like... Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Go away. Go away. Just kind of spray and pray. Trying to, don't let the don't let the bed bugs bite, though they very rarely bite. They mostly try to strangle you with, webs or spit acid at you. They bite a lot more in EDF4, which, I don't know how I feel about that. I like it, I like it. It makes the game a lot harder, because, they do actually bite, and then grapple onto you. It's actually kind of awful, but, I think it's an overall net positive. Because it forces you to engage with a lot of enemies very differently. It does make, if you only have explosive weapons, there's this one extremely excruciating enemy in EDF4, and God does it suck. Okay. Now, here's the question. Is anything spawning... yeah, so that guy is spawning in the small ones. Now, from my understanding, the big hectors can't be spawned in because they're too big. So the small hectors are being spawned in by one of these. Which should mean... Okay, yeah, this is the one from before, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make my way around, trying to clear out most of these enemies, but not too many, while I attempt. Yeah, there should be 5 or something, right? There should be 5 or something, I think. Let's see, okay. Come on. Oh shit. I don't want to be hit by that fucking laser gun. We're being hit by the laser gun. Okay, it's dead. It's dead. Huh. Oh, I think I may have awoken one of them. Out of my way, I have to kill the thing. It dropped another one in, and look, it's already closing. So we only got a few shots off. That's infuriating. Tell you what, there's only 3 of them. So I think the solution will be to maybe... I don't know. Potentially wait for the portal to reopen. The portal, you know what I mean. Potentially wait for the thing to reopen whilst we're underneath it. And risk having a cannon Hector dropped on us. Like this. Fuck. Shit. It's... Okay, mission successful. Not only is it dead, but I don't think it had enough time to even spawn in a Hector. So, we are in the clear. Now, I'm gonna try to destroy all the enemies before I go in on the last one. I guess most of them. Because I have a suspicion that it's not gonna be over. If I remember something bad loosely happening and me doing this wrong last time. So I assume what I did was I went for the spawners first, and that ended up causing issues. So, maybe not doing that will fix the issues. We seem to be doing a decent job cleaning up. Shit. How about you stop shooting at me? There we go. Was that? Oh, wait, there's more. There's one more over there. Wait, we only took out 2, didn't we? We should find health packs. Yeah. Once more, the solution to so many problems in an EDF game: walking backwards and shooting. They can't stop me. What is that guy dropping? Air units? If it's only dropping air units, that's whatever. Air units aren't exactly difficult to stop. If it's dropping Hectors, and I somehow didn't notice, that's gonna be a much larger problem, you know? I think that one is the one who's dropping Hectors. Okay. So, right now... what do you drop? Oh, it's dropping ants. We may want to take on that one last. What does that one drop? Oh, I think it's dropping spiders. Doesn't seem to be dropping anything, actually. Tell you what, I think we should go for the tank now. I hid it away because I kind of knew what the consequences would be of driving it in just kind of, you know, immediately. Oh, shit. So, now that most of the enemies have been completely obliterated, we should have an easier time. Okay. There's some armor there. Let's go pick it up. It's gonna be useful. A topic which I was gonna cover, and then I got maybe the tiniest bit distracted with, this, was, just gaming review sites, specifically stuff like Metacritic. That's not because Metacritic itself sucks, but there's this one category, which I believe, is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and it is not just Metacritic, but it is any site which allows an unverified, you know, just a random bozo to post a review without proof of purchase. You know, on Steam, the reason why Steam reviews work so well is because there's not only proof of purchase, there's also proof of playtime. How long have you played something? The reason why user scores are so trustworthy on something like Steam is if a lot of players who have like hundreds of hours invested are giving a game a bad score, saying this recent update, you know, broke the game, you can trust that what they're saying has some merit. Compare this to a site like Metacritic, which has absolutely nothing that is even in the shape of credibility, except it aggregates other news sources, which can sometimes mean that a potentially, like, you know, like a game that's mediocre can be pushed into, like, not seeming that mediocre because it had, like, one, like, bozo tier review site, again, like, not bozo tier, but, like, it's something you don't really hear of, like, oh yeah, this game, IGN gave it a 6, GameSpot gave it a 5, what other review sites are there? Those are the two that pop up to mind. You know, like, and then you're like, oh yeah, but, the Paris Tribune gave it a 7, or like with that one with the news Hyrule Warriors game, a lot of the like sites were giving it pretty high scores because it's a fucking Hyrule Warriors game, you know, it's a classic Musou. And then Metro, yes, Metro the newspaper, in the UK, got their own gaming guy to make a review, and in the review, the guy basically shat on the concept of a Musou game, and on the type of guy who would play a Musou game, which is just kind of, like, it was basically, you know, a hit piece on the fucking concept of a Musou game, which I find really funny. You know, this is like the kind of guy who would I don't know what you call this. It's just like some kind of stupid elitism against Musou games. I guess he wanted a Hyrule Warriors game not to be Hyrule Warriors, but you know, there's that, you know. But that's one review. There are many now, especially with Pokemon, right? There are so many Pokemon games that have released recently that haven't been 10 out of 10s, but have at the very least been solid. Fucking, I played Scarlet and Violet. I found it quite fun. Yes, it's graphically challenged, but do I look like I care? If you truly believe that graphics don't matter, the only complaint you should have with SV is the fact that it's also not a very performant game. On Switch 1 at least. On Switch 2 it runs at 4K 60. But, the amount of people who I've seen post like 1 or like 0 out of 10 scores on sites like Metacritic for a game they haven't even played, just calling it like, oh, this is slop, 1 out of 10. It is kind of funny, because then, you know, you can have people take the Metacritic sort of review score and say, oh, this game is a 4.7 on Metacritic, except it's not. It's like a 76 on Metacritic. It's also just, the user score is 4.7 because there are a lot of people who decided to write their little angry hate review on a game they haven't even played. And just generally because of that, if you don't need a proof of purchase, you're not gonna have, like, you know, you're not gonna have any credibility, basically. It's kind of why, like, people trust YouTube reviews, or generally just reviews, because, I mean, you know, proof of purchase is going to be a little bit difficult if you're, like, talking about, like, a Japanese-exclusive PS1 game that recently got a translation patch. Be real with me, you know? And, the problem with that is, you know, the quite legitimate question of, well, how do you prove that those guys who made those reviews are genuine, since, you know, you need some kind of proof of playing. And I feel like this is why, like, not only are YouTube reviews kind of longish now and popular, but it's also the reason why, if you look at, like, a lot of IGN reviews, they have a lot more detail and, a lot more length. it is because IGN realized the best way to, like, you know, like most people, the best way to, you know, remain credible in the gaming review space is to make a review that is long enough that not only can you get across everything you want to, but to also, like, use enough stuff to back up your points. Now, an issue you kind of face, with from what I've noticed, is, with games specifically, right? Like, in a video review, I can just say, oh yeah, the combat in this game, it may be simple, but goddamn is it addicting. But how do you do that in a textual review? So it's a little bit different. But I don't know. And also, like, I know you could say a lot of things about somebody who would take the words of IGN over some random guy in Metacritic, but goddamn am I the guy who would do that. And, you know, granted, some people don't like that kind of thing. I understand. I am not one of them. I am... I guess it's, the kind of gaming journalism take that, you see from a lot of people is just kind of stupid. Because a lot of people just think, like, gaming journalism? Oh, I did not expect one bullet to take him out. We've lost out on a few pieces of armor. That's gonna be funny.
Select choose your weapons. You may equip up to
okay,
2 weapons at
AF-18.
Save current game data.
That's good.
Select to choose your weapons.
So the
Select a
problem...
mission.
Okay, Inferno. The enemy division has been destroyed.
Select
Well,
going into combat.
we'll see. This is gonna be our last chance, basically. Except for the finale that's in the next episode. Spoilers.
The enemy is approaching. It's worse than we imagined. This is your last mission. Troops, initiate your assault.
Shit. Okay, come on. Shit. Well, it was good while it lasted. It's time to retreat. Now, what is the solution in this level? Pray. Okay, yeah, so... this is the last sort of real horde stage in the game, and that's why they decided to throw everything at you, including several kitchen sinks. As you can see, though, the AF-18 is, kind of a powerhouse. It is basically identical to the AF-14, except it does more damage, and, that more damage absolutely clears. I say, missing all of my shots. I don't actually know what happens after you kill all the... I think there are more waves. Because this is the penultimate fucking level. Okay, well, at least we can wait for the Hectors to come to us. Shit. But I've been here the entire time. The camera's been out the whole time, huh? Shit. Yeah, the problem is, I can't really use the tank now. Cause, oh, we're at the end of the map. Huh. I can't go back from there. Okay. We'll see, we'll see. So, 1, 2, 3. I believe that once there is only 1 left on the map, or only 2 left, something may happen. We'll see. I am concerned, but I press onwards nonetheless. Give me victory, or give me death. Come on, yes! Okay. What is there for me to do? Well, there's one Hector left. We have a tank. Let's pick up the remaining armor pieces. And, weapon pickups and head for him, I guess. Shit. Yeah, let's head for him. Immediately crashes into the nearest wall. What I find funny is, you can't control it with the D-pad. At least it's not like the controls in Ape Escape. Because, okay, so in some PS1 games, like Ape Escape, it was like, wow, you have dual analog thumbsticks so you can control it like a real tank. But that just gets tedious. There's also the way you control it in some other games, where the idea is you use like L1 and R1 and L2 and L2 to go forwards or backwards with the tracks, because those games are made for like the normal PS1 joystick without the analogs, like the normal controller without the analog sticks. And the problem with that is, I mean, it works. You like drive the tank with the shoulders and triggers. You aim with the D-pad and use the face buttons for actions, but it's still kinda shit. The only thing I wish was for there to be, like, some easier way of aiming. Alas, it doesn't exist. Shit. Come on! Fire! I keep missing. There we go. One more shot should do it. One more shot should do it. See what I mean? Oh my god. Wait.
Come on, do you copy? We're here to help. Looks like we made it on time. We'll be joining you guys now.
No, we have the fucking red panes. Yeah,
Looks like we're surrounded. This is it. Our last stand. Storm 1, it was a pleasure fighting with you. Let's go out with a bang. See you in the next fight, sir.
shit. I need to get that health pack. Okay. Now, what problems do we have? Well, this is the mistake I was remembering. You go in, you think this is the end of the mission, and you go way too close in, and deal with the consequences. Okay, we got one of the... We have to kill these big guys ASAP, because their attacks slow you down by such a colossal amount that leaving them alive is going to make sure we don't stay alive, you know? You can also do a ton of self-damage to yourself for no real gain. Yeah, It's still alive. Okay, it's dead. So, now with that done, our mission changes to somehow survive, cleave through the masses of still fighting and dead bodies, and, try to find enough health to survive, while trying to also load all of the other enemies with lead. Okay, this is health. This is good. Oh, 2 pieces of health. Oh my god. We're nearly at 1,000 health again. Should be, yeah. You gotta also just kind of... Oh my god. Presuppose, when... Yeah, okay, one of them's down. You gotta presuppose when these guys are gonna be opening up, and be ready for them. But yeah, there are so many spiders. No, spiders. Okay, sorry. There are so many ants. And, well... Yes, please. Okay. Now that that's been destroyed, we should be dealing with the ants eventually. Well, we have to destroy the other one. But, until that point... yeah, look at how much, like, the herd is actually thinning out. Yeah, an issue I have here is because this thing is dropping ants, some of the rockets get trapped on the ants. Okay, the other one's dead as well. So, no matter what happens, this is it. No matter what happens, once these enemies are dead, we win. Jesus. Oh, we're at such low health. I didn't even notice. This could have been very bad. Okay. Potential crisis averted. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Well, come on. It's mostly these guys left. And as you remember from before, they don't exactly fuck around. Only a couple of these AF-18 shots should equal the amount required to, you know, you deal the damage. Yeah, okay, one of them is down. To, like, deal the equivalent damage of a sniper shot. So, just having good DPS, even if it's only, you know, even if it's low, just having the DPS required will be really good for me. Come on! Okay, it's dead. 2 enemies left. Okay. Shit. Come on, come on. Aw. Come on! Still not dead. But you can see how much damage one of these does. The elites are insane. Okay, there's only... Our final enemy is a single spider. And it seems like we have collected a lot of the power-ups already. So it's a battle between... I guess the EDF troops just aren't even moving. Because they haven't been aggroed to this. Yeah, this exact order of events happened last time. Maybe I died the last time it happened to me when I played. I don't remember. What I do remember is that a very similar order of events happened. And I remembered something really stupid and bad happened. I just forgot the specifics, which was, the moment I destroyed the guy, and the enemy spawned on top of me, I was like, oh, that's what happened. You know, that's the point in time when you look into the camera and say, so that happened. Which is actually not even a quote from a Marvel. There you go. I was half horrified there'd be a third wave, but thankfully my memory is correct. Okay. I don't think we got anything useful.
Choose your weapons. You may
So yeah, AF-18. Rate of fire, wait, 10 per second. 50 damage, 10 per second. Maybe?
Choose your weapons. You may equip up to 2 weapons.
Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna be going with. I don't know what I'll go with for the final mission, but that's not for this episode. I'll see you next time when we earth more defense forces. Bye bye.